not just those who support his party, the NDC. It is deeply disheartening that in the face of these troubling developments, the president has remained largely silent since taking office. While he had made a general call for calm as president-elect, this is not enough. The president must demonstrate leadership by condemning these acts unequivocally and directing law enforcement agencies to act decisively. The events surrounding the Economic and Organized Crime Office, YOCO, where a statue was vandalized on the day of the president's inauguration, remain unresolved. The incidents in Koforidia, Tema, and other parts of the country highlight a pattern of inactions and silence from the highest office of the land. This inaction emboldens lawlessness and sends a troubling message to Ghanaians. These are just a few of many incidents of thuggery and violence occurring across the country. Even before President John Dramani Mahama officially took the oath of office, he set a dangerous tone for governance by establishing the so-called Operating Recover or Lose Oral Committee. This committee, purportedly tasked with reclaiming assets allegedly stolen by members of the previous government, has no legal or constitutional foundation. It fits nowhere within the powers available to the president-elect under the President's Transition Act 2012. The Presidential Transition Act 2012 is clear about the mandate of the president-elect. It is to prepare for a smooth and orderly assumption of office. Nowhere does it permit a president-elect to create parallel structures or committees with prosecutorial or investigative powers. The establishment of the Oral Committee, even before the president was sworn in, was a blatant overreach of authority. It was illegal, unconstitutional, and a glaring signal that the rule of law would be subordinated to partisan objectives under his leadership. What we see today in the action of pro-NDC thugs across the country is a direct consequence of this illegitimate committee. The rhetoric of the Oral Committee has emboldened party loyalists to act outside the law, taking matters into their own hands in a misguided attempt to enforce what they perceive as the president's agenda. By setting up such an unconstitutional body, the president has effectively given its supporters a green light to ignore due process and engage in acts of violence and intimidation. Across the country,